showing you how to build the grab pack from Poppy Playtime. It is very detailed. It has like the crack in the glass, the stuff inside the glass, and yeah, it is very detailed. And it even has the hands, the other hands that you can use in the game. So yeah, let's get to building. And I'll be showing you the list of the blocks that you need. So check if you have these blocks, and let's get to building. So first, you're going to want to place a glass block down, and then you're going to want to scale it or move it up by 1 block. Now, what we want to do is scale to 0.2 and scale it in each side, but scale it down on both of, scale it down on the top and the bottom. Alright, and then scale to 1, and then scale once. Okay, now what you're gonna want to do is place a plastic block down on the glass, and take scale to 0.2 and scale it down on each side. No, 0.1 and scale it down once on each side, just like we did on the glass. Alright. And scale it all the way in. Now what you're going to want to do is clone it by 0.1 and scale to 0.2, scale down once on each side. You don't have to color it black if you're using a different material, but I'm just using plastic. And now what you're going to want to do is clone it by 0.1 again. Alright. Now you want to scale to 0.5 and scale down on every side. Wait, no, not 0.5. Scale to 0.2. Now what you're going to want to do is set your scale to 0.5 and set your scale to 0.5 and scale it once, and then set your scale to 0.1 and scale it down and scale it inward once, and then scale to 1, scale it, and now clone the block, scale to 0.5, scale it in once, now when I clone that. Set your scale 0.1. Scale it all the way inward and out once on every side. Just like that. And now you wanna mirror it and hold on. Okay, so your scale to 1.1, no, 1.5. Scale it once. Alright. Now you want to mirror this and set your scale to 0.1. Scale it like that. And then what you want to do is 0.1 on each side. Alright. Now so you scale to 1, scale it once, like that. Now you're gonna wanna set your scale to 1.5. Do that. Scale it once inward. And then wanna mirror on to the other side, or if you don't want to have to color everything in the end, you can just color this side. You can just color this side. These are the color effects. That one. That one. And that one. Alright. Now, oh yeah, and this one. And that one. Alright, now select everything and mirror it to the other side. Now, if you don't want that like line whenever you look at it a certain way, delete this one, and then with your scale at 1.5, scale it once on the other side. Now we're gonna work on the inside of it, the titanium inside. So alright, so what you're gonna want to do is move this by 10. Alright, now get your titanium block. Scale it down like we did on these plastic blocks that I made black. And then scale it with 1 to the other side. Now, I want to scale to 0.5. Scale in on every side. actually wait, don't scale it in on every side. Before, so what you want to do is so you scale to 0.5, scale it in on this side, and then now say scale to 0.2, scale it, no, say scale to 0.1, say scale it twice into that, no, scale it twice forward. All right, now you can scale 0.5 inward on this side, and scale it 1.5 down on the top, and then scale to 1.2, scale it up once, down once. Now scale to 0.5, scale it up, and then you want to scale to 0.1. Wait, no, don't say scale to 0.1. Now, what you're gonna want to do is make sure that the titanium block is in the middle of that plastic. So if it's not, then just say scale to 0.1. Move it like that. 0.05. Yeah, 0.05, and move it like that. Alright, now you can move actually wait, no. Don't move the glass back yet. What you want to do is there's a plastic block right here. Well, you don't have to do this, but it adds detail. So here's what you do if you want to do it. Place your plastic block down. So you're going to 0.2, scale all the way down like that, and move it, scale it like that, and then just do this. Scale it like this. Wait, so let's go to 0.1 and scale it down once. Okay. Now, do that on this side. Like this. Okay. This. Alright. You can clone, and if you want to do it faster, all you gotta do is just clone it, boom, and then move it back in. Alright, now say scale to 90, say your rotation to 90, rotate it once, and then rotate it again. And if your plastic is glitching inside of the titanium, you just say scale travel tool to 0.1 and move it outwards once like this. And make sure that it is like covering the titanium. Alright. And I made it like that, but it actually doesn't really look good, so I'm just gonna clone it. Alright, now select all the plastic. Should be 4 blocks. Alright, now say your scale to 0.3, and then just start cloning. All the way around. Now, whenever you reach the end, you just want to move this. You want to move this plastic block over by 10, and then just delete these. And then you can move this plastic block back. Now you have these rings that go around the titanium, and it gives it more detail. Oh yeah, and I forgot about these parts. So, wait, hold on. Alright. So, what you're going to want to do is select this one with your trowel tool, near it down. Okay. Now, so it's going to 0.4, I think. Yeah, 0.4. And then just do this on each side. Scale it like that. Not on each side.
What would you like from?
And okay, so you're gonna now say scale to 0.2 and just move it down once. Alright. Wait. Alright. Now do that on this side. Or what you can do is just turn it to this side where the little handles on the grab pack. Wait, and move them both by 0.2 once forward. Alright. Now we are going to work on the crack in the glass. Now, this you don't really have to do. But if you do it, you don't have to follow what I do, but I just did it this way. So, what I want to do is move your glass back if you haven't done that already. There's a plastic block here. Same scale to 0.1, scale it all the way in, and then scale it like that. Now, make sure you scale 0 and scale it all the way in. Now, 0.1. Alright. You can design the crack however you want, but this is how I'm going to do it. If you want yours to look exactly like mine. Okay. And, yeah, if you want to follow what I do, just follow what I do. Hold on. Don't mirror inside. Okay. Okay, now you want to rotate it 15 like this. Now say scale it to 0.1, scale it 1, 2, 3 times. Now do that. And then rotate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Now do that once more. And then rotate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And you should end up with something that looks like this. Now, color it black. Yeah. And now, you're gonna wanna get a piston. And place it right here and then extend it. Alright, so set the speed, the piston length to the max, and set the speed to 10, the max. So 10. Alright. Now, set your scale to 1 and move it in once, twice. Then set your scale to 0.5 and move it once like that. Alright. And then move it once backwards, like that. Alright. And then you're gonna wanna clone this like this. So just go to 0.1, move it once, twice. Alright, like that. And then you're gonna wanna do the same thing like this. And then scale to 0.2 and then boom, boom, like that. Alright. Now you wanna clone this on the other side. Alright, so you're gonna want to clone it on the other side. So select all of it. Select all of it and clone it to the other side. Like that. So just go to 0.2 and move it this way once on this side. Alright, and then on this side, move it this way once. Okay. Now it's time for the hands. Alright. Sorry, that was my sister. But it's time for the hands. Now you don't have to add the chair. Okay, so you don't have to add the chair if you don't want to pick up anyone. But you can add the chair if you want to pick up someone. So just place a plastic block right here on the piston. So you scale to 0.5. Scale all the way in like that. And then what we want to do is hold on. Brown. Alright, so what you want to do is so you scale to 0.5 if it isn't already. Then just scale it like that. Alright. Now what you want to do is clone it up but once. Alright. And then say scale to 0.7. Scale it like that. Now say scale to 0.5. Like that. Alright. Now say scale to 0.4. Scale it down like that. Alright. Let me check. Okay. So what you want to do is set your hold up. Yeah, okay. set your scale to 0.40. So 0.4. Wait, hold up. Okay, set your scale to 0.25, and then scale it like that, and then and then 0.15, like that. Hold up. So what you're gonna want to do is rotate it by once. Rotate it to 15, and then say your scale to 0.2. Screw it in 0.05. Scale it like that. Now 0.02. So like that. Okay, move it like right there. And then just move it like this, like that. Alright. And now you wanna say scale it, wait. Alright. These are the measurements. Now, say your clone to 0.5. Clone it like that. No, say your clone to 0.2. Clone it 2 times. Alright. Now, with your scale set to 0.1, you wanna scale it up once, alright? Then do this again. Now you want to scale it down once and do the same thing. Boom. Once. Now for the and move this one up by 0.1 and these ones up by 0.1. Alright, now for the thumb, you wanna mirror it to the side, and then with your scale 15, boom, like that. Alright, now with your scale 0.1, move it like that. Scale it 15 one more time. Okay, and move it like this. Okay, and then you want to just say rotation to 5 and rotate it once forward, like this, like that. No, 15. With your rotation 5, you rotate it back, and then say scale to 15, and then rotate it once, and then you want to say scale to 0.05, move it, scale it like this twice, and then like this twice, like that. Alright, now you want to color it red. So, okay, so actually it's not supposed to be like this, so move it by 10 this way, 10 this way. Alright, and we're going to just mirror it like this, and then delete this one. Alright, now we just want to move this back by 10. Alright, now move it back. Now, with your scale set to 2, move it like that. Now, so just go to 0.2, and then just move it that way once. And then, you want to mirror it to this side. And then, say scale to 1, move it to this piston. Make sure it's like this. And then, if you want to make it now, you don't really have to follow my steps on this one. On the other hand, you can just make them however you want if you feel like I did it wrong. So yeah, and then what you want to do is place a chair right here, and then just go to 0.05 and move it like that, Now move it back like that by 1. And actually you want to scale to 0.2 and move it. And make sure it's like in the center of the arrow. So like this. No, like no. Wait. Yeah, like that. Alright, and now you want to color the whole thing, and then sit in the chair, place a cake block, and then place any block like this, and then make it invisible, and make sure to make this block and the cake invisible and collision off whenever you want to use it. And now we're gonna color it. So what I want to do is use this red for these and the hand. Alright. And then, for this hand, you want to just, no, not that, wait, this blue? Yeah, you want this blue, very close to the top, and then color this hand that blue. Alright, and then, for this blue, you want to have the what? Yeah, so you want this one right there, and then you want to just color it on this one and this one, and now you want not that yet. Okay, you want this yellow, and then color it these. And then you want this yellow. Wait, no, you want the same yellow. and color this on the handle. Alright. And you actually want the exact same blue, so this blue. No, you want, okay, so you want this blue, alright, and then just color it on this one. And oh yeah, and then you want to get 2 switches. Alright, so place them right here and right here. Alright, now just color this one, that exact same blue that we used for the hands, and then color this one the exact same blue that we used for this hand. Alright, and you want to color the crack that you made black, and you want to move the glass out of the way. And then color these black. Not the titanium. You can make this one like the darkest black, but with these things, color it like this black. Alright. And then just move the glass back. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. That titanium isn't the right color. To color that back. Okay, so gotta just move it back like that, and then wait, no, I did that. No, you don't do this if you didn't color it black, but. Alright, now just move the glass, you can move the glass back, and now what you want to do is get a titanium block, place it right here, so it goes a 0.5, boom, boom, wait no, boom, 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 boom. Alright, now you want to place another titanium block on top, and then you want to scale it like that until it says 6. Right. And if you don't do this, you will not be able to turn your character, and whenever you put the blue hand, whenever you extend the blue hand, it's gonna do some very weird stuff. So just do this until it says 6. So 6. All right. Now you want to move it up until it says 8. And then you want to move it back once, forward once, backwards, forward once, and then backwards. Wait, no, up again until it says 8. So, yeah, like that. And then just make these invisible and collision off. And then you can color the pistons any color you want, or just make them invisible. invisible is the better option. But, oh yeah, and make the switches 75% transparent. Like that. Wait. No, 50% transparent. Sorry. 50% transparent. Like that. And then move them both down by 0.2. Like that. Like that. And move them both forward 1, 2, 3 times. Alright. And make sure that this switch is connected to these 4 pistons only, and this switch connected to these 4 pistons only. And then whenever you want to use it, just get your cake block, firework, or glue block. Those all work. Boom. And boom. But with the cake block, you don't have to put this block right here. Alright. And just make it transparent. Collision off. And uncure everything, and it should work perfectly fine. Oh, hold on. Yeah, make sure it's only connected to this side. And yeah, it should work perfectly. Oh yeah, and delete the chair. And yeah, it works perfectly fine. Yeah, and that's it. And whenever you turn, it like doesn't instantly turn. I guess it can. But whenever you turn, the grab pack doesn't turn like with you. Like you can like turn around to like see the glass, but you can only do it for like a short time. Yeah, it's like really cool. Like it doesn't like instantly turn if you like do this. It like has to like it spins like that. And oh yeah, and I forgot. Also add the chair and make it invisible. Just add the chair, scale it in by 0.5, and then just make it invisible. Yeah, and that's it. Bye, guys.